Super Mario Maker is a game that gives us the tools to create our own Mario levels and unleash our creativity by bringing our ideas to life. But where did the concept for the game come from? Is the original idea straight out of Nintendo's brightest? Or is it just lifted from somebody else? Find out after the incredibly short intro. Hello people of Earth, welcome to Theory Hub, your hub for, well, theories. I'm your host, who promises he'll think of better intros in the future. First off, let me explain who Mario is for the people that don't know. Mario is the biggest gaming icon and the star of the Super Mario games. But since you don't know who Mario is, you probably don't know what a game is. A game is a piece of interactive entertainment made for humans. But since you don't know who Mario is, you probably don't know what a human is. Humans are the dominant species on a planet called Earth. But since you don't know who Mario is, you probably don't know what Earth is. Okay, I took this joke far enough. But let me tell you this, I am a huge Mario fan. Super Mario Maker is like a dream come true. Not only does it have basically a limitless number of levels, but it also gives us an incredibly easy to use and robust toolset to create our own levels. Also, it seems Mario is a construction worker now. How many jobs has this guy had over the years? He's been a plumber, an Olympic athlete, a team park owner, a carpenter, a tennis player, a race car driver, a doctor, a golfer, a demolition expert, and many more. Just wow! He's like the chameleon of the middle working class. That's either really impressive because he's qualified for so many jobs, or really unimpressive because he can't actually keep any of his jobs. Anyways, let's be honest, a game which basically develops itself is an amazing idea, and being able to share your own levels and play other people's levels is great too.
Sharing is good. Nintendo 2015.
But where did the concept for the game come from? There are a couple of theories that answer that question, and I have my own little one as well. This channel is called Theory Hub after all, so that's kinda expected. Let me begin by talking about our fellow YouTuber Gaijin Goomba's theory for the game's origin. In his video over at the Game Theories channel, he proposes that the artistic mixture of video game culture and music culture called Auto Mario is the origin of the title. Auto Mario is a subgenre of remix videos that emulate popular songs through gameplay footage of custom Super Mario World levels, created by fans through ROM editors. It's basically a song recreated in Super Mario World through gameplay. The videos are quite amazing actually. Auto Mario's beginnings could be traced back to 2007 with a video titled Mario vs Donkey Kong 2 March of the Minis, custom made stage, automatic mini Mario. Just rolls out of the tongue, right? If you wanna learn more about Auto Mario, you can go check out Gaijin Goomba's video for yourself, it's definitely worth a watch. While I agree with the surprisingly culturally educated Goomba's theory to some extent, and I think that Auto Mario definitely had some part in showing Nintendo the potential of making a game such as Auto Mario, I don't think it's the main reason for the game's creation. But it could be one of them. In my opinion, there are a couple of main factors that prompted Nintendo to create the game. The first one is Nintendo's development team. The game was originally a development tool to be used internally in Nintendo for developing and stuff. The team quickly realized the potential of making a Mario game focused on user-created content, and it only took them around 30 years or so, and pitched the idea to acclaimed video game developer Takashi Tezuka. Around the same time, Tezuka wanted to make a real sequel to Mario Paint, but upon seeing the early Mario Maker, he used the Pokemon move Psychic to foresee that a Mario game with a level editor and an unlimited amount of content is a better idea than a drawing tool. He's truly a visionary. By the way, I totally want a new Mario Paint. This is basically it for the first factor in Nintendo's official story. But that's not all there is to it. If that was all there was to it, we wouldn't be here now, would we? According to my theory, the genesis of the video game called Super Mario Maker is the same as the one that gave birth to quite a few Nintendo franchises, the mind of Shigeru Miyamoto and his little inspiration. Let me explain. It's probably no secret for any of you that the Electronic Entertainment Expo or E3 hosts the biggest concentration of nerds outside of a Star Trek convention. By the way, nerds are awesome. It is the largest event in gaming. E3 is the place to be if you wanna know what the next year in gaming will look like. And it should also be no secret that when Miyamoto is not busy turning tea tables in Nintendo's Kyoto headquarters, he frequently appears in Nintendo's conferences or directs now to demonstrate what the magicians at Nintendo have been preparing for the past couple of years. But when he's done with his duties, Miyamoto takes the time to go around the show floor and check out the competition. He's like Nintendo's secret intelligence agent, Agent Miyamoto, Shigeru Miyamoto. And while the guy isn't easily impressed, one title that did impress him was a game called Little Big Planet. Little Big Planet is a 2D side-scrolling action game with a level editor and a big focus on user-created content, just like Mario Maker. In a 2009 interview with Joystick, Shigeru Miyamoto admitted that should the opportunity arise, he'd love to bring user-created content into the Super Mario worlds. I quote, "This is an area that I have a lot of interest in, and I think that the side-scrolling Mario games in particular are well suited to that idea," he said. So, the guy says how he would like to create a 2D Mario game based on user-created content, and a couple of years later, the game just pops up. Is it a coincidence? I don't think so. Did I say more to convince you? I don't think so, but I will anyways. In an interview with Game Informer, Super Mario Maker producer Takashi Tezuka and director Yosuke Oshino, I probably just butchered the name, admitted that, and I quote, "Yeah, we looked at the game, that game being Little Big Planet, but we had our own goals in mind." So, there you have it, Little Big Planet was at the base of Super Mario Maker's creation. But is it a ripoff of Little Big Planet? Definitely no. A little inspiration goes a long way, and most things you can do, someone else has probably already done before you. Everyone needs inspiration. The trick is to do things your own way and add your own little twist to them. And let's be honest, the only two things that these games have in common is that they are both platformers and they both have level editors. As long as we're honest, Nintendo did do it better than Media Molecule if we judge by user activity. In the first week of Mario Maker, over 1 million levels were uploaded, while Little Big Planet took 5 years to reach 8 million levels. By that same rate, Super Mario Maker will reach 8 million levels for 8 weeks. I wonder if this has anything to do with Little Big Planet's steep learning curve for level creation and its complicated toolset. Nah, it's probably because Sackboy just lacks the mustache to beat Mario. By the way, I think that the Little Big Planet games are amazing, but what I mean is that the most elegant solutions are often the simplest. So, what do you think? Which one of the 3 theories do you support? Is it my Miyamoto and Little Big Planet theory? Is it Gaijin Goomba's Auto Mario theory? Or is it the official story? Please tell me in the comments and share any thoughts or theories you might have. Anyways, we just created a theory. In the Theory Hub it goes. So, did you enjoy the first episode of Theory Hub? If you did, please consider subscribing and liking the video so you can keep up with my future uploads. It was a simple theory, but I thought it would be appropriate for my first video. Also, I began with a video game theory because I love video games. Next week's episode should be ready by Friday. This topic will be how you can save more of your money and what psychological tricks retailers are using to get you to buy more stuff that you don't need. I will finally get some use out of studying marketing in college. I'm really excited for it. Hope you are too. Till next time, Theory Hub out.